Namaste everyone, welcome to the class again. This is our fourth lecture of trigonometry. Now let us see the 12th question. If tan theta is 4 upon 3, find the value of sin theta plus cos theta. Both sin theta and cos theta are positive. So tan theta is given 4 upon 3. Let us write tan theta. What is given? So in solution, we have tan theta, which is 4 upon 3. Now we have an identity that 1 plus tan square theta is equals to sec square theta. So therefore I will say that 1 plus 4 upon 3 the whole square is equals to sec square. This is 1 plus, this will give me 1 plus 4 upon 3 is 16 upon 9. We square 4 upon 3, we get 16 upon 9. This is sec square theta. So 1 plus 16 upon 9 is 25 upon 9. So the value of sec square theta is 20 upon 9. Therefore, the value of sec theta is 5 upon 3. We will take square root. Now we get either plus or minus, but here it is given that sin and cos are positive. That means all the trigonometric ratios are positive. So as sin theta and cos theta are positive, we get value of sec theta, which is reciprocal of cos theta. This will also positive. So sec theta is 5 upon 3. Therefore cos theta is 1 upon sec theta. This gives me 3 upon 5. Now tan theta, what is the value of tan theta? 4 upon 3. Now tan theta is 4 upon 3. Okay, so tan theta is 4 upon 3. Therefore, what is the value of tan theta? It is sin theta upon cos theta. This is 4 upon 3. Therefore, the value of sin theta is 4 upon 3 into cos theta is equals to 4 upon 3 into the value of cos theta is 3 upon 5. So 3 will cancel and I get 4 upon 5. So sin theta is 4 upon 5. Now as per problem, I have to find the value of sin theta plus cos theta. Therefore, so what I will say, so sin theta plus cos theta is equals to, now the value of sin theta is 4 upon 5 plus the value of cos theta is 3 upon 5. It is 4 plus 3 whole divided by 5. So 4 plus 3 is 7. Answer is 7 upon 5. So sin theta plus cos theta, I get 7 upon 5. Now let us see the next question. The problem is, if cosec theta is root 5 and theta is less than 90 degree, find the value of cot theta minus cos theta. Cosec theta is given root 5. Now tell me the identity which involves cosec theta. It is 1 plus cot square theta. So I will say that we know that. I will say we know that 1 plus cot square theta is equals to cosec square theta. Therefore cot square theta will be equals to cosec square theta minus 1 will be equals to root 5 the whole square minus 1, that is 5 minus 1 equal to 4. This is the value of cot square theta. Therefore cot theta will be equals to square root of 4. plus or minus, obviously that is plus or minus 2, but it is given theta is less than 90 degree. Since theta is less than 90 degree, that is angle is acute angle, therefore this cot theta will be equals to plus 2. I got the value of cot theta, and cosec theta is given root 5. So cosec theta is root 5, therefore sin theta, which is reciprocal of cosec theta, will become 1 upon root 5, right? So sin theta is 1 upon root 5, cot theta is 2. Now what is cot theta? Cot theta is cos theta upon sin theta. Now I know the value of cot theta, I know the value of sin theta, therefore I say that the value of cos theta will be cot theta into sin theta. Now the value of cot theta I will put 2, and value of sin theta I will put 1 upon root 5. So this gives me value as 2 upon root 5. Now what is problem? We have to find cot theta minus cos theta. So therefore cot theta minus cos theta. So value of cot theta we will put 2 minus value of cos theta we will put 2 upon root 5. So this become 2 root 5 minus 2 whole divided by root 5. Done. This is your answer. Now what we can do? We can rationalize this. Rationalize means what? We can multiply this fraction. We can multiply and divide, I will say, this fraction by root 5. Okay. So in denominator I have root 5. So let us multiply by root 5 and divide by root 5. So numerator root 5 into 2 root 5 will become 2 into 5 minus 2 root 5, and denominator will become root 5 into root 5 is 5. So denominator will become 5. So this is 5 to the 10 minus 2 root 5 whole divided by 5. This is the value of cot theta minus cos theta. If you write value as 2 root 5 minus 2 upon root 5, this will also correct. Now let us see the 14th question. Given sin theta is P upon Q, we have to find cos theta plus sin theta in terms of P and Q. So what is given? Sin theta is given as P upon Q. Now we will use the identity that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. So we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Therefore this cos square theta will become 1 minus sin square theta is equals to 1 minus P upon Q the whole square. So this will give me Q square minus P square whole divided by Q square. Okay, you first square this P upon Q and then expand. So let us write here by expanding. So it is P square upon Q square. So this is Q square minus P square whole divided by Q square. This is the value of cos square theta. Therefore the value of cos theta. Therefore cos theta is what? It is square root of Q square minus P square whole divided by square root of Q square is what? Q. So the value of cos theta is root of Q square minus P square upon Q. This is the value of cos theta. So I have the value of sin theta, I have the value of cos theta. So therefore I will say that sin theta plus cos theta is equals to, sin theta is P upon Q. So let us write that as P upon Q plus cos theta is root of q square minus p square whole divided by q. So this becomes p plus root of q square minus p square whole divided by q. This is the value of sin theta plus cos theta. Easy? Now 15th problem, if theta is acute angle and tan theta is 8 upon 15, find the value of sec theta plus cosec theta. So here tan theta is given 8 upon 15. Now what is the identity? Yes, related with tan, what is the identity? It is 1 plus tan square theta is equals to sec square theta. This is the identity related with tan theta. So therefore I will say that 1 plus 8 upon 15 the whole square is equals to sec square theta. So therefore it is 1 plus 8 is 64 upon 15, it is 225 is equals to sec square theta. Now 1 plus 64 upon 225, so we will cross multiply, so it is 225 plus 64 whole divided by 225, this will be equals to sec square theta. So therefore we have 289 upon 225 is equals to sec square theta. So therefore the value of sec theta will become plus or minus square root of 289 divided by 225. So square root of 289 is what? It is 17 upon this is 15. So plus or minus 17 upon 15. If theta is acute angle, so here we have given theta is acute angle. So since theta is acute angle, we will say that this sec theta is equals to 17 upon 15. Now I got the value of sec theta. We have to find sec theta plus cosec theta. Cosec theta is what? It is reciprocal of sine. So let us first find sin theta. I know that we know that tan theta is equals to sin theta upon cos theta, right? So therefore sin theta is what? Sin theta is tan theta into cos theta. Okay, so here we have find out the value of sec theta. So let us find here cos theta. So cos theta is 1 upon sec theta, that is we have to reciprocate this, so it will become 15 upon 17, and here this sin theta will become tan theta. So the value of tan theta is 8 upon 15. So this is 8 upon 15 multiplied by cos theta is 15 upon 17. So this 15 will cancel, and I have 8 upon 17 is the value of sin theta. So I got the value of sin theta, I got the value of cos theta, sec theta is also there. Now cosec theta, value of cosec theta, it is 1 upon sin theta. So 1 upon sin theta will become 17 upon 8. So therefore sec theta plus cosec theta, sec theta will become 17 upon 15 into cosec theta will become 17 upon 8. So 17 upon 17 is 289 upon 15 is the 120. 8 5 is the 44, 8 1 the 8 plus 4 12. So 289 upon 120. Let us see 17 into 17 whether we are doing right. So 7 7 the 49, 4 7 1 the 7 plus 4 11, 1 7 the 7, 1 1 the 1, so this is 4, this is 8, and this is 2. 280, 7 7 is 49, sorry, 7 in the 7 plus 4 11, right? So 289 is the answer. What we are getting? 289 we have written, so that is correct. So sec theta plus cosec theta is 289 upon 120. So in all these problems, what we are doing? We are using identities. And what are the identities? First identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Second identity is 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. And third identity is 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Right? So you have to use identities whenever they have given some trigonometric ratios and they ask us to find other trigonometric ratios. And in all the problems they are mentioning that theta is acute angle. So by mentioning theta acute angle, we mean that all the trigonometric ratios are having positive sign. Now let us move to next question, question number 16. In all the problems, what I recommend that you first try to solve problem yourself and then see the solution. So first try. So once you try, most of the things you will understand, or when you try, then your mind work on different aspects of the problem, and then after seeing the solution, it you never forget, I will say, means you can solve problem anytime, right? If you are solving the problems after practicing by yourself or after trying by yourself. So let us see the 16th problem, right? So always pause the video, solve the problem yourself and then see the solution. So solution here, solution, so what is given? We have given 13 sin A is equals to 5. So 13 sin A equal to 5. So that means sin A is what? Sin A is 5 upon 13. Now I have the value of sin A. What I should find? Cos and then tan. So sin A is 5 upon 13. We know that. What we know? That sin square A plus cos square A will be 1. So therefore I will say that 5 upon 13 square plus cos square. Cos square I don't know, so I will write cos square A is equals to 1. So therefore cos square A will be 1 minus 5 upon 13 the whole square. Now 5 upon 13 the whole square, so this is 1 minus 5 5s are 25 and 13 into 13 is, let us check, do you remember? 13 3s are 39 3, 13 1s are 13 plus 3, 13 plus 3 is 16, 169. So this is 169. Now this is 169 minus 25 whole divided by 169. So 169 minus 25 is 144. So 144 upon 169, this is the value of cos square A. So therefore I will say that the value of cos A is equals to plus or minus 12 upon 13. Cos A is plus or minus 12 upon 13. Now as theta is acute angle, so as A, here it is angle A, so as A is acute angle, we see that this cos A is plus 12 upon 13. Now we know cos A, we know sin A. What about tan A? So tan A is nothing but it is ratio of sin A and cos A. So the value of sin A is, value of sin A is 5 upon 13. And the value of cos A is 12 upon 13. So 5 upon 13 upon 12 upon 13 will be 5 divided by 12. This is the value of tan A. Now 5 sin A minus 2 cos A upon tan A. 5 sin A. Now 5 sin A minus 2 cos A whole divided by tan A. Let us see the question again. Yes, right. So we will put the values, respective values. This will be 5 into the value of sin A. The value of sin A is 5 upon 13. So 5 into 5 upon 13 minus 2 into the value of cos A is 12 upon 13 whole divided by the value of tan A. The value of tan A is 5 upon 12. So this is 5 5s are 25 upon 13 minus 12 2s are 24 upon 13 whole divided by 5 upon 12. Now 25 minus 24 is 1, so it is 1 upon 13 divided by 5 upon 12. So this is 1 upon 13 into this 5 upon 12. I reciprocate it and it will become 12 upon 5. So this is 12 upon 13 5s are 65. So this is the answer of 3 sin A minus 2 cos A whole divided by tan A. So what we have done, by knowing the value of sin A, we find out first the value of cos A, then value of tan A, and then substitute all these values in the given expression and evaluated it. Now let us see the 17th question. We have given that A is acute angle and cosec A is root 2. Find the value of 2 sin square A plus 3 cot square A upon tan square A minus cos square A. So we have to find the value of sin, which we can find easily. We have to find the value of cos. Once we find the value of sin and cos, we can find the value of tan and cot. So let us start with the solution. So cosec A is given root 2. Now cosec A is given root 2. So 1 plus cot square A is cosec square A. So what we can do? We can find cot value, or what we do? We find first sin. So therefore sin A will be 1 upon cosec A is equals to 1 upon root 2. So sin A is 1 upon root 2. Now we know the value of sin A. Now sin square A plus cos square A, this gives us answer 1. Therefore 1 upon root 2 square plus cos square A, this is 1. Therefore I will say that 1 upon 2, 1 upon root 2 square is what? 1 upon 2 plus cos square A will be 1. Therefore I will say that cos square A is 1 minus 1 upon 2 is equals to 2 minus 1 upon 2 is equals to 1 upon 2. So this is the value of cos square A. Therefore cos A is equals to plus or minus 1 upon root 2. We will take square root. As A is acute angle, I will say that cos A is what? Cos A is 1 upon root 2. Now I have the value of cos A, I have the value of sin A. Then it is easy to find tan A. The value of tan A, the value of tan A is what? It is sin A upon cos A. Now value of sin A is 1 upon root 2. Value of cos A is also 1 upon root 2. So 1 upon root 2 upon 1 upon root 2 will give me 1. So tan A is 1. Also cot A is 1 upon tan A is equals to 1 upon 1, which is 1. So value of tan A is 1, value of cot A is 1. value of sin A is 1 upon root 2, value of cos A is 1 upon root 2. Therefore, the value of 2 sin square A plus 3 cot square A upon, so therefore I will say that, therefore 3 sin square A plus 2 cot square A, 2 sin square A plus 2 sin square A plus 3 cot square A, okay, 2 sin square A plus 3 cot square A whole divided by tan square A minus cos square A whole divided by tan square A minus cos square A. So let us put the value. Here it is 2 into 1 upon root 2 the whole square plus 3 into 1 whole divided by 1 minus 1 upon root 2 the whole square. So this is 2 into 1 upon root 2 the whole square is 1 upon 2 plus 3 upon 1 minus 1 upon 2. So this 2 and 2 will cancel and I will get 1 plus 3 whole divided by 1 minus half. A is half. So 1 plus 3 is what? 4. 4 divided by half. So 4 divided by half is 4 into 2, which is 8. So the value of 2 sin square A plus 3 cot square A divided by tan square A minus cos square A is what? 8. Easy. Now let us move to next question. The diagonal AC and BD of rhombus ABCD meet at O. So let us first draw a rhombus. ABCD is a rhombus. Rhombus means all sides are equal. So this is, let us say, is our rhombus. Diagonal AC is 8. So let us say this is 8. This is AC. This will be B and this will be D. So AC is 8 and BD is 6. Here what is given? AC 8 given, BD is 6 given. We know the property of rhombus, that is the diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other. Okay, so we have to find angle OCD. Find angle, this is angle O, this is C and this is D. Here this angle. But we should be asked to find trigonometric ratios. So let me see the question again. So it is asked, we have to find sine of angle OCD. Here it is, find sine of angle OCD. Okay, so what I will say that, by the property of rhombus, as, or I will say that as A, B, C, D is rhombus, angle COD will be 90 degree and OD is half of BD is equals to half of, what is the value of BD? It is 6. So this becomes 3. And OC, this is half of AC. So this is half of the value of AC. The value of AC is 8. So half of 8. So half of 8 is what? 4. So in this diagram, this value is 4, this value is 3 and this angle is 90 degree. So in triangle, I will say that, so in triangle COD, angle O is 90 degree. Therefore, sine of angle OCD is equals to OD divide by, we have to find sine, so OD divide by CD. We know the value of OD but we don't know value of CD. Okay, so what we will do, by Pythagoras theorem, so I will say that by Pythagoras theorem, we have OC square plus OD square or CD square is equals to, by Pythagoras theorem, CD square is equals to OD square plus OC square is OD square plus OC square. Now the value of OD is 3, so this is 3 square, and this is OC is 4 square, so this is 9 plus 16 is equals to 25. This is CD square. So therefore the value of CD is root of 25, which will give us the value 5. So this value is 5. So therefore sine of angle OCD, therefore I will say that sine of angle, therefore sine of angle OCD is equals to OD upon CD is equals to 3 upon 5 is equals to OD, that is opposite, upon CD, that is hypotenuse, is equals to 3 upon 5. This is sine of angle OCD. Now let us see the next question. 19th question. 19th question is, if tan theta is 5 upon 12, find the value of cos theta plus sin theta upon cos theta minus sin theta. Okay, so this problem, let us see how we solve this problem. Okay, so carefully observe how we are solving. Here it is asked to find out the value of cos theta plus sin theta whole divided by cos theta minus sin theta. Now the one way is that tan theta is given, so I will find out first the value of sin theta and cos theta, and I will put those values in this expression. This is one way. Another way is that if I divide this numerator and denominator by cos theta, so I get expression tan theta in numerator and denominator, and the value of tan theta is given. So it is easy to solve this problem by dividing numerator and denominator by cos theta. So here I will write this is equals to, numerator is cos theta plus sin theta, so this whole term I will divide by cos theta, and denominator is cos theta minus sin theta. This denominator also I will divide by cos theta. So now see, numerator cos theta upon cos theta, it is 1, plus sin theta upon cos theta is tan theta. So this become 1 plus tan theta, and denominator in the same way will become 1 minus tan theta. You know the value of tan theta, so it is 1 plus, the value of tan theta is 5 upon 12, so 1 plus 5 upon 12 divided by 1 minus 5 upon 12. This is equals to 12 plus 5 whole divided by 12 whole divided by 12 minus 5 divided by 12. Now 12 plus 5 is 17, 17 divided by 12 upon 12 minus 5 is, so 12 minus 5 is 7, right? So this is 7 upon 12. Now 17 upon 12 divided by 7 upon 12, so this 12 will cancel, and finally I have 17 divided by 7. So this is the value of cos theta plus sin theta upon cos theta minus sin theta. So cos theta plus sin theta divided by cos theta minus sin theta will give me answer is 17 upon 7. Have you understood how to solve this problem? So whenever tan theta or cot theta is given and you have to find this ratio, okay, so this ratio, what you do, you convert them in tan or cot, so as per problem, right? Now let us see the 20th question. Okay, this question is again, what you can say, it is same type of question, yes or no? Let us see whether this problem is similar to that we have done in 19th question. So here what is given? Here we have given 5 times cos A minus 12 times sin A is equals to 0 given. So therefore I can say that this 5 times cos A is equals to 12 times sin A, right? Now sin A upon cos A, I will bring this cos to right. So here left hand side we have 5 divided by 12 and right hand side we have sin A divided by cos A. So the sin A upon cos A is tan A. So we have 5 divided by 12 is equals to tan A. So tan A is 5 upon 12. Now we have to find sin plus cos upon 2 cos minus sin. So you know what we do? We will divide numerator and denominator by cos A. So pause the video here, try to solve and then see the solution. So sin A plus cos A, therefore I will say that sin A plus cos A whole divided by 2 cos A minus sin A whole divided by 2 times cos A minus sin A. Now this is equals to, what I will do? I will divide this numerator by cos A. This is equals to, so I will say that it is sin A plus cos A whole divided by cos A, and our denominator will become 2 times cos A minus sin A and whole divided by cos A. Now sin upon cos is what? Tan. So here we have tan A plus cos upon cos is 1 divided by cos upon cos is 1, so I will write 2 minus sin upon cos is tan, so I will write 2 minus tan A. So tan A plus 1 upon 2 minus tan A. So this will become tan A. So what is the value of tan A? The value of tan A is 5 upon 12. So I will write 5 upon 12 plus 1 divided by 2 minus 5 upon 12. So this is 5 plus 12 whole divided by 12 whole divided by, here 2 into 12 minus 5 divided by 12. So 5 plus 12 is 12 plus 5 is 17. So this is 17 divided by 12 and denominator 2 into 12, 24 minus 5 whole divided by 12. So denominator 12 cancel, numerator is 17 and denominator is 24 minus 5. So 14 minus 5 is 9. So this is 19. So our answer, sin A plus cos A upon 2 cos A minus sin A is 17 upon 19. So finally we can write, therefore sin A plus cos A, therefore sin A plus cos A divided by 2 cos A minus sin A. This will become 17 upon 19. Yes, easy problem, right? Fine. So I will stop my lecture here. Okay, I hope you understand all the problems. Now here in this problem also we have used identities, that is sin square A plus cos square A is equals to 1, 1 plus tan square A is equals to sec square A, 1 plus cot square A is equals to cosec square A. Now in this last two problems, that is 19th and 20th, what we have done, we have divided numerator and denominator by cos of angle, so that numerator and denominator both are in terms of tan, and we know the value of tan, therefore we got the values. Yes, If you have any doubt, any problem, okay, you can contact me, right? I hope you like the video. Okay, thank you for watching the video.